If you've been injured in a car accident in New York and you're not able to work because of your injuries, I have good news for you. Under our state's law, you can get reimbursed for the wages that you lost as a result of this crash. Let me explain to you how that works. New York is what's called a no-fault state. And under no-fault law, the insurance company for the car that you were in, either as a passenger or driver, is obligated to pay your crash-related medical expenses and your lost wages as a result of a crash. Now, if you were a pedestrian or you were on a bicycle or a non-motorized scooter, then it's the car that crashed into you and caused you to be hurt. That's the insurance company that's responsible for making these payments. So now, how do you get your wages paid? Well, here's how it works. Under New York law, for up to a period of 3 years from the date of the crash, the no-fault insurance company will pay you 80% of the wages that you lost, up to $2,000 a month as a result of the crash. Now, in order for that to occur, you need to be able to do a couple of things. First, an application for benefits has to be filed with the insurance company within 30 days of the crash. Now, if you're one of our clients, we're going to help you, take you through it, make sure it's done on time and submitted. You won't have to worry about it. But if you don't have a lawyer, please make sure that that application is filed with that insurance company within 30 days. If you have a copy of the police report, send it in with the application. Again, we would do that for you. In New York City or some other places, they don't give police reports anymore unless they are certain types of accidents. If you don't have a police report, it's okay. Give what you have or what the police have given you. Next, and this is really important, your employer has to be able to give a verification form directly to the insurance company. You can't give them this form, and neither can we. The insurance company sends it directly to your employer. The employer must fill it out and send it directly back to the insurance company. Now, the last thing you're going to need, it's a doctor's note. The doctor has to give a letter each month for the month that you're not able to work. So each month, the doctor has to give you a letter, which then gets submitted to the insurance company saying you are out of work because of the injuries you sustained in the crash. Some doctors will ask, well, can I do this for 6 months in a row? Or can I do one letter or note for 4 months or any number like that? They can't. That doctor's note has to be given, a new one, each and every month that you're unable to work. Now you might ask, well, wait a minute, I happen to make more than $2,000 a month. Will no fault pay for that? Unfortunately, it will not. Now, some of you have insurance that is over and above the New York minimum, and that insurance line is called Additional Personal Injury Protection, or APIP. If you happen to have that good coverage, you'll be able to get additional insurance payments for your medicals and your wage loss. But assuming you do not have that, you're stuck with the 80% up to $2,000. Now, what do you do if you are injured really badly and you're not able to work for a long period of time? One of the things that we'll be able to do is if we have a claim on your behalf, we're going to ask the insurance company for the car that hurt you to make you whole for the monies that you lost as a result of this crash. That can be either through a claim or through a lawsuit. Now, the last question some of you may have is, well, will they really pay me for up to 3 years if I have a doctor's note each month? The answer is, it depends. Of course a lawyer is going to say that. Let me explain to you why. Even though the law provides for you to get those benefits for up to 3 years, the insurance company is not going to let it go that long. At some point in time, maybe sooner or later, they're going to ask you to see their doctor for what's called an independent medical examination. Now, there's nothing independent about this examination. These doctors work for the insurance company. And if that doctor concludes that you are able to work, the insurance company is off the hook for paying you further benefits. Any questions that you have about this area, it can be complicated. It doesn't have to be. We've been doing this for over 30 years, and we'll be glad to help you. Give us a call. The call is free. The advice we'll give you will be priceless.